Good morning. Morning everyone. Chào mọi người nhé. Hello. Just warming up here. Good morning guys. Chào tất cả mọi người nha. Chúc mọi người một buổi sáng tràn đầy năng lượng tích cực nha. Hello. Morning. Morning guys, how are you? Chào mọi người nhé. Okay. So this is a brief jog warm up. Chạy bộ làm nóng nhẹ nhẹ. Rồi. Xong rồi bây giờ mình xây cổ chân nha, mình tập luyện xây cổ chân. Mấy ngày qua thì hơi bận rộn tí cho nên mình không có lên live. So I've been busy last few days guys, I haven't been online. So after jogging, just do stretching out the ankle. Good morning everyone. Chào tất cả mọi người nha. Okay, then I do the first the knee rotations. One way. Yes, Wing Chun wooden dummy. Mok chung. Other side. Another way again. Then I would stretch out my hips, big circles, reaching your lower hips, stretch that hips out. Đó, xoay vòng vòng, xoay vòng tròn to thật là to để mình nhóm vào cơ lưng dưới. Lower back guys, lower back very important. Gotta stretch that lower back out. Try to reach that muscle. Push it all the way out. Big circle. Đó, đẩy cho vòng tròn to thật to. Feel that stretch. Cảm nhận cái lưng dưới của mình giãn ra. Yeah. Feel that stretch, guys. Push it. All right. Then I go shoulders rotation. Forward. Rồi. Quát hai tay về phía trước. Xoay vai. Try to keep your breathing normal. Cố gắng là giữ hơi thở mình bình thường. Đừng có thở mạnh quá. Thở từ từ. Keep your breath nice and steady. And backward. Quay về phía sau. Okay, then wiggle sideways like this. Stretching out a little bit of your ribs, your obliques. Just relax your arms. Rồi bây giờ mình xoay bên hông như thế này. Mình làm giãn cái bê sườn của mình tí, phần bên hai bên hông trên. Just like that, just relax. Thả lỏng cơ thể mình nhé. Okay, the next rotation. Look up. Then down. Up again. And down. Lên, nhìn lên. Rồi, mình nhìn xuống. Rồi, mình nhìn lên. Xuống. Okay, sideways, left to right. Rồi, other side. Xoay qua bên kia. And then back to the left. Xoay bên trái. Rồi, phải. Right. Left. Right. And now you're gonna, instead of this, you're gonna tilt it this way. Tilt. Looking maybe 40 down towards you, maybe 45 degree angle and tilt down. Rồi bây giờ mình nhìn một góc khoảng tầm 45 độ về phía trước, mình nghiêng cái cổ nha. And this side, same thing. Other side. Okay, then rotation. Rồi, xoay vòng vòng, vòng tròn. Full rotation. And then you come back. Full rotation. Just one full rotation is good. Mình xoay nguyên một vòng thôi, xong rồi mình trở lại nha. Okay, and then I do this chest stretcher. Expose your chest. All right, so keep your back, upper back straight. So this will help you prevent from slouching. Like this, or this. Rồi, okay. Just for stretches for the upper back, pretty much I try to stretch throughout the whole body, right? After you warm up, after you do a brief warm up, 5 to 10 minutes warm up, keep your body warm, and then you go into those basic stretches. Hello, Daniel. Hello, everyone. Okay, so right now we're gonna go into. So after the warm up, I would go to do a brief warm up with the wooden dummy. I'm just gonna hit it lightly, go over the motions, right? It's sort of like a reviewing. Go over the motion, see my footwork, see my arm placement and everything, and how I apply and hitting the wooden dummy. So we're just gonna go through that. Rồi bây giờ là mình sẽ tập luyện rồi mình quýnh nhẹ nhẹ với một nhân. Mình ôn lại thôi, mình tập luyện. Okay. So basically it's just all the basic stuff, guys. But what we got to do is we have to discipline ourselves to work on it every day. Well, not so much every day, but you can put in like 3 times a week, 4 times a week. And every time you put half an hour in or so, it should be good enough, right? But if you want to be better, of course, you're going to put in more work, more time in, right? So, with any skill, any set of skills in life, if you don't sharpen it like on a regular basis, of course you're gonna not gonna improve. You're gonna just stand still, or you're gonna degrade. So it's up to all of us to choose what to do with our time, right? Whether we spend time a lot of work, at work, after work, we can spend time on leisure time. Choose a sport to do, or a game, a hobby, or whatever. And you put in your time, you put in the work, then you get the outcome, you get the result, right? All right. Yeah, how you know that I eat rice? Pretty much a lot of Asians like myself, we eat a lot of rice. Pretty much every day, actually. Like you guys in North America, right? Mostly you eat bread, right? Bread is come from certain wheat, same thing as rice, pretty much like rice. But you guys process and make it into bread, right? And we eat same thing. Sometimes I eat bread, right? But most of the time we eat rice, white rice. All right. Okay, so nè. Về đi à? Nãy anh hỏi là sáng nó ra kìa. Thì quán tiếng xe nó cứ gật đầu. Ăn xong là về lại đi. Okay. Right. Okay, so let's go into the lesson. Let's go into practice. Bây giờ là mình vào những bài tập luyện nha, mình tập luyện để cho tay chân mình nó nhuần nhuyễn, cho nhanh lẹ, cho mạnh mẽ hơn ha. Chủ yếu là cho có sức khỏe hơn tí thôi. Okay, so basically we try to practicing this for our arms and our footwork movement to have a better health, to burn some calories, and in the meanwhile just having fun, right? Just having fun and maybe get fit a bit, right? So let's go. So first of all, so I always would remind myself, every now and then I would measure my fingers here, my middle fingers, fingertips, the middle one, you put it out to measure, reaching right into the trunk, the middle trunk of the dummy right here. So that's how far I should stand, right? So you guys can follow the same thing. Right. Ok, thì trong trường hợp này mình đang đứng ở đây và mình dang hai tay ra. Cái đầu ngón tay mình, ngón giữa của mình là sẽ với đụng cái thân giữa của mộc nhân. Đây, trong trường hợp này. Rồi, trong lúc này thì mình sẽ dang hai chân ra. Dang hai mũi chân ra. Ok, so in this case here, and then I'm gonna go down 1, 2, right? My knees is like, it doesn't have to clench together, it's just slightly apart like this so that I feel comfortable. Đầu gối của mình thì chụm lại, nhưng mà không cần phải sát để mình di chuyển cho nó dễ dàng hơn ha. Rồi, up here, 1, 2, okay, and then you go down, you place your hand out like this, one hand in front, the other hand. One hand in front of your chest right here, just maybe about 50 centimeters apart. The other hand far away, maybe around 30 centimeters. It depends on how you're comfortable. Or you can switch one, you can do the other way. Right? Why do we do open hands like this? Because most of the time when we practice with wooden dummy or closed hand combat or something, or Wing Chun, right? We tend to do a lot of grabbing, right? Grabbing and deflecting hit and punches like that. So therefore, most of the time, we open hands is make it faster from close to open to close, right? That take time, right? So most of the time, you block, you hit, open hand, you hit, boom, 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 boom. So most of the time, I would say up to 80 to 90% of the time, we would have open hand. Even we block and we hit with open palm a lot. So that's why we tend to do this. Okay. Đó thì đa số thì lúc mình tập luyện vịnh xưng hay là mấy môn võ đối kháng nhiều thì đa số là mình để hai cái tay mình nó mở để cho mình có thể nắm, kéo, bắt rồi này nọ cho nó nhanh nhẹn hơn. Còn không, đôi lúc mình cũng dùng nắm đấm nhưng mà khoảng tầm 20% thôi. Còn phần tay mở đánh vô là khoảng 80%. Alright guys, so let's go. So I would go like this, go down. After measure myself how far I should stand apart, and then after that I would go down my stand. I open my legs too, like that. Feet point out and then point in, and then knee slightly bend, and then one arm out. Okay. So back to the basics, the 6-step movement. We haven't reviewed that for a while, so let's review that. So I would go from here, both hands come back, and I lift up here. So let me explain about the dummy a little bit, all right? Go to. Not here, go to, over here. Come on. Go to. Here. So let me explain about the dummy a bit here. This is our arm, right? The arm from here is assuming that this is shoulder, right here, shoulder joint. This is my shoulder, right? Same thing, right? And this is the elbow joint right here. My elbow right here, right? So the two arms, left. This one right, over here, left, of course. And then the middle. So the middle arm here, just to represent that sometimes, like our arm, we punch this way, right? Here or here. So this is representing the middle punch right here, right? Just the middle arm, okay? And this one, the leg, of course. representing either left when you're standing in a fighting stance or position stance. You stand like this, all right, and you fight. This is your leg right here, your kneecap right here, kneecap, and then this is shin, all right, and that's how we stand. That thing, right? See the arm, most of the time the arm is like one high, one lower, just a bit slightly. So that's about it. And of course this is the trunk, so straightforward. Đó. Thì bây giờ cái này là một nhân, thấy không? Cái cánh tay phải, cánh tay trái. Ở trong đây là cái vai, tượng trưng cái vai của mình. Xong ở đây là cái cùi chỏ, đây tới đây cùi chỏ thôi ha. Rồi, ở đây là coi như là cái cánh tay giữa. Thì đôi lúc mình đánh trên, đánh dưới thì đây đánh giữa thì cái tay này tượng trưng cho giữa ha. And then cái này cái chân, thấy không? Cái chân khi mình đứng thủ thế vậy nè, ha. Là cái này cái đầu gối, rồi cái này cái ống nguyễn ở dưới đây. Alright, so just brief over to remind you with that. I'm pretty sure a lot of you know, right? So for those of you who haven't been introduced to that, so just a brief way to let you know. And go back to open two, 1, 2. So I would go down in this stance. I open my leg, 1, then 2, pull my leg forward, and I leave my arms up like this. Rồi, rồi bây giờ mình vô mình tập luyện ha. So the 6 movements, 6 basic movements I always train. I go from here, up 1. So this is the elbow. I'm lifting the elbow up, okay? So right now I'm just go to the motion and the hands and arm placement. So that I would like to share with you guys that 1. And then 2, you cross your arm. From here, you cross your arm, you're pressing down. And 3, you just close it and open out. All right? And 4, you hit here to the face, to the chin. 5, you pull the 2 arms. And then you hit to thumb straight to the rib cage or the liver shot, you can see. Okay, so once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So I would stand here in front of the camera. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, grab, 5, 5, and then 6. Okay, one more time. Once, I'm hitting the elbow right here. I'm lifting, I'm hitting elbow. 2, I'm assuming that somebody hitting me to the middle section or to the low section. So I block, crossing block like this. Then 3, from there, from crossing the block, I'm imagining somebody grabbing my shoulder or my neck, so I can use this to block it, right? But most of the time it doesn't work. I say, like, you know, up to 60-80% of the time it doesn't work. When you're too weak, you go from here, right? You know, but this is just a movement for our training with the wooden dummy. Okay, and then 5, you hit straight to the chin or the face, and then 6, you grab. 5, you grab, and then 6, you stretch to the ribs or the liver. Đó, rồi bây giờ 6 bài cơ bản thì mình đánh như vậy đó nha. 1 là dở lên, nâng cái khuỷu tay của họ. 1 nè. 2, mình xẹt xuống khi mình bị đánh ở giữa bụng, ở dưới hạ bộ. Rồi mình xẹt, mình đỡ ngang xuống. 3, mở ra khi người ta nắm vai của mình. Thường cái này thì nắm vai của mình thì nó không hiệu quả nhiều. Cho nên là mình tập luyện với một nhân đa số là nhiều thôi nha. Rồi 4 là mình đẩy vô càm, không? Với lại vô mặt. 5, mình nắm mình kéo, không? Kéo 2 tay vậy. Rồi 6 rồi mình đánh vô ribs. Đánh vô ribs là gì ta? Bê sườn non đây ha. Với lại lá gan, lá lách phèo phổi gì đó bên trong nè. Okay, so that's explanation. So sorry, sometimes I go back and forth in English and Vietnamese, guys. Đôi lúc mình nói tiếng Anh, tiếng Việt để cho hai bên ấy thì đều hiểu hết. Tại đa số thì có bạn hiểu tiếng Anh, có bạn hiểu tiếng Việt, thì cho nên là mình. Rồi, okay, so go down 1, 2, then I go here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna go to the motion for now, and then after that I'm gonna explain the theory, okay? And does it work? Some move does work, some move doesn't, some work a little bit, some work more, okay? So I'm gonna explain the application. When you practice, you're training enough time, you can apply for it in real situation, all right? So let's practice. Let's do a count of 20, okay? Let's do 20 set, all right? Rồi mình tập luyện 20 lần cho cái bộ này nha. 20 lần. Rồi. 1. Okay. 2. 3. 4. 5. Head here at the elbow. 2. Pressing block. Press down. 3. Block at the shoulder. 4. Stretch to the chin or to the face. 5. You grab the 2 arms. 6. You hit to the rib. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So make sure you do repetition, guys. Lots of repetition in order for you to get used to it, used to the movement, familiar with the movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so let's go into explanation. All right, so what the heck would I do this six techniques for? Right? It's useless or whatever. Right? You can say whatever. This is not useful. Whatever. While you're practicing this, blah blah blah. Right? All right. So let me explain. This motion here, right here. So the basics from here. Eventually, you want to put a lot of force in after you practice. So pretending that somebody grabbing you by the neck or the collar or whatever, right? Maybe your friend, you know, they're just teasing you. When they're teasing you like that, okay, just like this, all right? Just light. But if somebody really try to hurt you or something, right? They want to like beat the crap out of you. Of course, you're gonna train. You're gonna like be stronger. You're gonna hit stronger. You go here, boom, shock the elbow right here. Somebody grab here, you can shock the elbow right here, boom, right? So that's what it's used for. The second one is somebody could be kneeing you, right? Right? They need you. They grab you and they need you, right? So this one, all they can do is punching to your groin, right? Your groin, right? Or you can call it your boss, whatever, right? So they could knee you to there, or they punch you your groin, or they kick you to the groin. All right, so what you do is you're gonna press down. This move is for pressing down. But if you're just standing here and pressing down like this, it's not gonna work, right? First of all, you have to go lower stance, all right? Because they're pulling you down lower, so you have to go down lower stance, maybe into riding stand, horse stand. The second part is you're not gonna press like this, right? Most of the time this doesn't work, as you all know, right? And then you close your arms like this together, right? Like you close it like this, right? To cover, to have more cover, because this down not good enough, so you have to go down like this, okay? Maybe crossing, all right? So I go block here, boom. The knee I block right here, but as soon as I find an opening, right? Maybe they do 1, 2, 3 times. The time as they're lifting it up, you find an opening, right? Very hard to find but eventually you practice a lot of time, you will be smart enough to find it. On the way up, you can boom, boom. You can go this one to the groin as they're lifting up. All right. So that's what it's for. Okay. You go boom, boom. All right. But here, your hand here, very important. Leave it here for protection. Okay. So here, down, cover yourself. Boom, boom. All right. So practice that. You go boom, boom. All right. Down, stand, boom, boom. Here, I have it covered. Right? I don't just only one arm. One arm, you're gonna get hit in the face. Alright, so boom. One, doesn't work, he's gonna knee again. Two, doesn't work, you cannot catch him on time. Three, boom. Or maybe four, whatever, or push him away. Or you can just use it and push it away. Alright? After you knee one, just push. So that's what this technique for. But when we practice with the dummy, we want to get the flow of motion. So that's why we just stand here and we practice pressing down. All right, in reality, we go down. All right, go down and go here. Make sense? Otherwise, you just stand like this, you push it. Oh, he teach me this, so I got to do this. You do this all day, it's not going to work. All right? Đó, khi mình làm vậy thì nó không hiệu quả, mình xuống hạ bộ dưới mình đánh vào. Nó mới hiệu quả hơn. Ha? All right. Next one. So next one, from here you're gonna turn here, right? So I'm from here after pressing block, I'm gonna turn here. So same thing, the person may have your shoulders still or grabbing your neck still. So here you're gonna open, right? Now some of you are gonna ask me, if the person too strong, they squeeze it like this. That's no way like a weaker person. Like we are, whatever, right? It's not gonna work because you cannot open it. Okay, you are right. It's not gonna work. Then, what you want to do is from here. No, don't worry about fighting it, right? You from here, you go here. Why fight it, right? You can just slip in, skip to the next move. You just slip in. You go here, doesn't work. You slip in. All right. You slip right in here. All right. Now here, what you have? You have your thumbs. You have your fingers. All right. You gouging the eyes. You do whatever we want because your fingers here got to the face. This one you can even grab the ear. So please, if they're here doesn't work, please don't fight it. Don't try to. I'm gonna try to get your arms out. There's no point because you won't win against a person. The person gonna be very stronger than you. That's why they pick on you, right? So if it doesn't work, then you just slip right in. Here, okay, let go. You just slip right in the face, all right? Here you got the face, you got the thumbs, right? Now most of us here, do we play games? Do we play Nintendo, PlayStation, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 PlayStations? We play a game on our phone, right? On our laptop, on our desktop, whatever, right? We do use our thumbs, right? Especially on our phone and the game controller, right? So which means we have conditioned our thumbs are very strong, right? We've been playing most of the time, right? So here you can use your thumb to press into the eyes, right? Now I don't care how strong a person is. If you gouge into the eye, it's gonna hurt like hell, right? Whatever muscle you can strengthen, you can do whatever, but your eyes, right? You cannot really like work on your eyes to strengthen that much. So here's gouge your eye. Here you can grab the ear or whatever. Your whole 5 fingers here, you can do whatever, right? So the next technique, okay, so after that, the next technique is here, you grab here. Now grabbing here, the person stand like this and you just stand sideways. You're working with the dummy like this. Just grab like this, not gonna work. What you do is, in reality, if you want it to work, you have to take a big step back. Either your left foot or your right foot, fine. So I would be here, I big step back, all right? If I just from here, I just grab like this, nobody go, right? The main thing here, you want the person to be off balance. So from here, you grab, pull, right? From here, pull, right? So your body weight, you have to shift your body weight, come all the way back, okay? Otherwise, you just pull like this. You're standing here, let this pull with your arms only. No, it's not gonna work, all right? So here, step back, big step, pull, right? Or left side, same thing, big step, pull, right? You know how you pull the same thing as when you guys playing tug of war? Tug of war, you have to go down lower, you stand, you pull, right? You're not gonna stand here and you pull like this. It's not gonna work, right? Your team gonna like lose right away if you stand up straight, but you go low, right? You go pull, you pull like this, pull. Same motion applied to this technique. So you come here, you pull, right? So after you pull here, you can go step in, hitting the rib cage, right? And the last move is hitting the rib cage right here, right? But you can either hit here, you can use your fist, right? Right? You don't always hit the palm. You can just use your fist interchange. You can be flexible, okay, guys? The next, okay, after that, hit here, right? Or you can pull. After you pull, you get the balance here. You bring this leg up. This one pull, the leg kicking out from here, out. Right? So that motion you can apply. Or I pull here, left foot, same thing. Or I pull here, I pull him so that I go right into the knees. My knees here, pull, give him the knee back, okay? Pull, boom, pull, boom. All right, same thing. I pull, boom, pull, boom, pull, boom. So you can apply that motion, right? So let's go back again. One, shock the elbow. Somebody grabbing you, just to give them an idea, get them the attention. Hey, in your mind you're thinking, I'm not somebody to mess with, so I'm just gonna give you a warning. Right here, just that's it, right? So, but of course after we do this, we're gonna do a lot of motion. You hit here right away, or here, boom, boom, right to the face, right? But when we're practicing this motion, it's just a squeeze sequence of practicing the motion. Same thing in any type of Wing Chun. There's a pattern or there's this or that. It's just a motion, the techniques that you practice so that you strengthen your wrist, your arm, the way you move and everything. Coordinations, hand-foot coordination, right? But please, after in a real situation, you're gonna go all over the place. You go, blah, 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 blah. You can grab, you can bite, you can do whatever when it comes to defending on your life, right? You're not gonna go, oh, teacher taught me this, the pattern is this, I go here, I go this, I go 3, I go 4, I go 5. No, right? At that time, you're not gonna follow the whole motion. You're gonna go crazy, right? You just go, grab, fight, whatever. Okay? So those are the things, the pattern, the techniques, whatever it is, just to practice, sharpen your weapon, sharpen your motion. Okay? Not, you don't have to follow the sequence of practice. That's why this is the only thing I share with you guys, just okay? Just go through the sequence like this, but when you use it, you're not gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not textbook thing, right? It's up here, right? Yes, you know the techniques, you know basic, you sharpen it, you make it work for you. But then in the real situation, you're gonna do all the crazy stuff, right? You're gonna do whatever that works for you in that situation. Make sense? So please, don't just go to, oh, okay, teacher told me this. Now what I do this, I do this. No, you can do this, you hit here right away, right? You cannot do this. Oh, now you have to wait for the guy to need you. Then you're gonna do the next block. And now you have to wait for him to grab you, and then you're gonna do this. And now you have to grab his arm, and then you do this. No, that's just a sequence that you practice. In real situation, you can just shock the elbow, you go to the face right away. Or shock the elbow, you can knee. Or shock the elbow, you can elbow again. Right? So common sense, guy. Make it useful for yourself in that situation. Okay? All right, so let's go once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sound. Now, shove the elbow. 2, pressing block, which means I'm going down here. The person tried to knee me, I have to go down with my lower stance here, cover my face. If I find opportunity, then I can block, I can go into the groin. That's the only spot you want. When they're lifting the knees up, there's gonna be opening, right? So the gap that they're lifting up, you go in, okay? Block, go in. Block here, go in. All right, so then the third one, you block here, right? So from here to here, just a sequence, right? You could even like, in reality, you're not gonna just block like this. You can just slip right in, right? You can skip and you slip right in and you target the face, the eyes, grab the ear, poke to the eyes, whatever it is, okay? So this way, I'm not gonna bother fighting the person's arms to get rid of his arm here. He be stronger, he's very strong, so I cannot do it, I slip in, right? I got the eyes, right? Eyes here, the ear grab, and then I pull, I can use the knees, I pull, I can use my knee, or I pull, I can use my kick. So when I have my arms here, pulling his arm, I have the balance, right here, I can balance myself, right? All right, or I can pull and then I step in to hit the rib cage or the liver. Make sense, guys? All right, so one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn it into application. Shot the elbow right here. Somebody grabbing you, shot the elbow. Second one. If they're kneeing you, you're gonna have to go down into your stance and block. Right? They're trying to knee you. Alright? Because mostly when they knee you, they're gonna grab your head and they knee you. So obviously you're gonna go down anyway because they're dragging you down. So you have your arm here for protection. Right? So both arms crossed like this. Alright? This not gonna work most of the time because it's too close, but you make it open wider here and then you step in when you find an opening and hit the groin with your elbow, right? One elbow straight, if you can hit it anywhere around the groin, it's gonna help you to escape, all right? It's gonna hurt the person. And then the next one, after that, you're gonna open and then you hit, okay? You go to the face, you gouge your eye, you grab the ears, whatever you feel comfortable. You can even pick the nose, whatever it is, whatever works, okay guys? Because since you got your fingers to your face, and then from there you grab, okay? And you can knee back, or you can kick, or you can palm strike, or you can double punch to the ribs. So if you think that your palm strike is not strong enough, then please use your punch. Close your fist and you go right into it, right? But of course, with regular training, discipline yourself to train regularly on a regular basis, you will find that your muscle, your punch and everything getting stronger. All right. So, okay, so that's that. Let's move on to the next techniques. So, next one, I'm just blocking here. From here, I'm just blocking. Now, blocking is very important, right? But the thing is, blocking is good, but it's better if you can move away without getting hit, right? So the main thing here is I'm gonna block here. One hand here. My right arm is blocking his right arm on the inside here. I push out, and this one, I am pushing down right here, right? So at the same time, I'm just like this, either down or out to the side. So I just push here. As I'm pushing here, now, in the beginning, we can practice like this, it's fine. I can just go like this, I stand still. I try to get the motion here. Đó, lúc đầu tiên thì mình cứ tập luyện, mình cứ đẩy ra vậy thôi. Là hai tay mình không có di chuyển cái bộ chân. Just stand still, push out. Here, we're learning the motion. So from here, we're just learning the motion here. Right? When you're in class with your master, whatever, just train, just push here. Right? So you can know where your arm placement is. And you push it out here, like that. And like so. Alright, so we're just doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, very simple. 6, 7. Watch your hand coming back and pushing out. I'm gonna do slowly. See how they go in and they go out? Just like that. All right, so in interchange between the two arms. And I go sideways here. Same thing. All right. No footwork involved yet. No hips movement yet. No change in the angle yet. All right, we're just doing that. So let's do 10 more, and then we're gonna move on into footwork and tilting our body and using hip motion. All right, so we're just from here. 1, push out. Now, when you're pushing out, I don't want you push out across right in front of your chest like this, right? You're gonna push away in an angle like this, forward. This hand down, this hand forward, here, to the sideway, out, here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the target that you're hitting the arm is with your palm right here. This is the target you wanna hit the arm right here, all right? Don't try to get up to your fingers. If you're up here, you're missing, you're gonna jam your finger, you're gonna hurt yourself. So another thing we would like to remind you is please try to clip your arm close, your fingers tight. As you're blocking, try to have your tight finger, all right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now you got the motion, the basic motion with the arms, right? Now the footwork. So when you stand in the front of a dummy like this, your foot's gonna be like most likely the basic, right? You're gonna open 1, 2. It is, and you just push out like this, right? Not moving so much, just here. But now I want you to shift your footwork. So from here, as you're blocking out, I go here. I shift. See, I have to shift to basically maybe around 30 to 45 degree angle. Why am I doing this? Because I want to avoid the middle line here. The middle line, right here, I'm in the middle. The person try to like punch me here in the middle. So first of all, I have to get out of the way. I make sure I don't get hit, all right? The blocking, very good, but sometimes our blocking, right, we miss. And the punch could slip right in and hit our face or our chest or whatever, right? So as I'm moving, I'm blocking, I'm shifting. You see how I'm right now in the middle of the camera? I'm shifting, I move out of the camera, out the middle, all right? So you try to avoid the opponent's center line, all right? So that's, please keep that in mind, it's very important here. So I'm shifting, I move, back to the middle, I'm shifting, I'm moving, okay? I'm pushing to the side. I try to push the block to the side. But here, the main important is I'm getting out. They aiming right in front of me, right? Right to my face, so I have to shift my weight over, okay? My stand over to move out of the center line. Same thing here. I want to move to the left, I shift it over. Then I can use my block to push it out, all right? So let's go. So from here, middle, I just shift. Footwork from here, very simple. Okay, maybe you can move your leg slightly, okay, just slightly, and then you shift, and then back in the middle, and slightly, and then you shift. You see how the foot, they're pointing 45 degree angle, 30 to 45 degree, both of them pretty much the same direction. All right, same thing here, 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 okay, all right, whatever techniques I do, I can do this, I can block whatever the hand placement, but as long as I'm shifting my body, all right? All right? Okay? So let's practice that. So as I'm here, I'm shifting to the side. Right now I'm in the center, right? I shift to the side, I block. Okay? Same thing here. I shift to the side, I block. Shift, block. Shift, block. Shift, block. Shift, block. All right, so let's do a count of 20, all right? And then we move on, all right? And then we're gonna add in a little bit of hip motion to get more strength, more dynamic, and more speed. All right, let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Well, so when you're doing this, I want you to imagine yourself that this is the center line, right? So all you need to do is just shift your body just a bit slightly. Just right, the punch coming, you just coming right out. You can see the punch coming right across your nose and it go through like that. But not too far like this, okay? I don't want you to be like that, okay? From here, you don't want to go here like this, all right? Right? Because you are the way you are balanced and and you cannot attack back. You cannot counter because you're too far, right? So try to practice yourself. Imagine yourself, the person punching, and just coming right in the middle. You just move slightly. That's it. But you're still looking toward them. Right here, you block. You look toward them, right? If that's anything, you can counter. You can strike back, right? If you move forward away like this, you cannot reach them anymore, right? Make sense, guys? So please try to move only enough to get out of danger. All right? And then you can counter. So I from here, boom, boom. Right? All right, same thing here. I go here. As soon as I turn, then my hand's still here. I can hit back. Right? All right? Make sense? So I push, hit. I can go here. Boom, boom. All right? Very straightforward, guys. But please try to not move too far away, right? Because this is like a close Wing Chun or any close range combat, right? You have to just move enough. If you move too much, then if you think that you're not confident in the real situation or fighting situation, you move too far, that's fine. Then if you move too far away, you think the guy like very powerful, then just move too far away, then just run, go for help, right? Don't try to be a hero and your skill is not up to par and everything, and you go against someone a lot stronger than you or stronger than you, you know, then you're gonna get your ass whooped. You don't want that, right? Okay, so you just go up, 8 and go. Okay, so I just push, I push, I push, I move out, I move just slightly enough out of the center line, out of the center line, out of the center line, just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now you see, why do I move out center line? Why do we move out? Right? Because sometimes here, when we're blocking here, sometimes they can slip through the middle, right? And they can hit us. But if we move our stomach and our side slightly, right? So maybe they can hit us, but not doesn't damage like 100%. Maybe they can hit us, but maybe 30, 40, 50%. That's it. Because we're moving out, we're shifting our body, right? Therefore, our target base is smaller, right? So we're more safer, right? Boom, boom. Make sense? Like most of the time when we're in sparring stance, we don't stand like this with both our chests like this, right? You're not gonna fight like this, right? Maybe back in the days, in like 150, 80 years ago, they fighting, they go like this, square up. But no, nowadays we just go like this, right? So that our target, our chest, everything smaller, right? But to the side, okay? Okay, so now we gotta apply our hips. Now this is very hard thing, right? I have been doing it a long time, so therefore I can get my hip activated and put into the target as I hit. It's easier than you guys. But in the beginning for you guys, kind of a bit awkward, right? But try to bear with me. Every time you try, you remember, just remember yourself, you have to put your hip, initiate your hip into your target. All right, so I go here, push, like so. All right. All right, guys, so I just go here. So as I'm coming out, slow, 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 and then push, right? Acceleration. And then I have my hip winding. From here to here, boom, at the end. That's what I want you guys to do. But of course, it's gonna take time to practice. No, the first few times you're gonna get it, not gonna get it, all right? Maybe some of you are familiar with the hip motion if you're taking like other martial art for a long time, like Taekwondo, Muay Thai, karate, whatever. If you have been taking those lessons before, of course, you know how the hip movement and everything. So pretty much the same thing apply, right? Just different discipline, different techniques, hand placement, everything, quite similar, guys. So I go here. See how I twist at the end? From here, my arm doesn't go. My arm doesn't go. And the end, I twist my hip, and then the arm go at the end, right? So from here to here, I want to move slow. Boom! All of a sudden, it's gonna accelerate, right? Like a Lamborghini or a Ferrari, right? You want to test it, go how fast from 0 km to 100 km per hour. How many seconds does it take? 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds. And then you consider buying it, right? That's called acceleration. It means speed up your techniques, right? Because if you want to chase a person, you have to speed up. All of a sudden, you just accelerate, you move faster. Then you can catch your person. Otherwise, if you always speed, you go move same speed. You're not gonna chase them. You're gonna go all day just back and forth like that. But if you go boom, sudden, you go fast, boom, 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 right? Then you may be able to chase them. All right. So speed up, guys. I go here, and hip acceleration. Go boom, right? Boom, 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 boom. All right. So you push your hip, everything into it, right? Wind your hip. So hip motion, you guys can practice like this. You just stand up in the mirror or whatever. Okay, can re-record yourself. From here, I wind my middle section right here. I wind it back and then I push forward. Wind back and push forward. Wind back and push forward. Okay? And a lot of dances, they do a lot of hip motion and all that too. I don't know which dance, but they do use hip motion. So here, back, and then push forward. Back, push forward. Same thing go with your kicks, right? You want to kick the person. You initiate the hip, then make the leg come. Hip, then make the leg come. Because hip is the very biggest muscle in your body. This section here, from here to here. Biggest part muscle in your body is your hip, from here to here. So you bring every muscle to the hip, right? The hip bring your arm, your shoulder, your leg is all from the hip. If you can get the hip motion right, and you train in that, eventually your techniques can become very strong and powerful. Okay, guys? So, 1. So let's put in the hip motion. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So clear the center line. Acceleration. And then incorporate your hip motion. So those are the 3 keys. You want to clear the center line. Why? So you can evade, you can avoid a hit. Right? 2. You want to, in the process, you want to speed up, you want to acceleration so that your block or your strike will be more powerful. You can catch a person faster, you can reach to the person and be stronger. Because when you add speed, of course, there comes more power. And then, of course, with your hip incorporated into it, you're going to add even more power into it. So those are the 3 keys I would like to share with you guys. So please do, if you can apply any of those keys over your training, you're gonna become improving over time. All right, guys, so let's go. So now, since I got the here, right, what I want to do is I'm gonna counter back, right? Because you're gonna let person hit you all day and you're gonna avoid and get out of the way, whatever. You have to hit back, right? You have to show them you're a bit tough. Otherwise, you don't hit back. They think they're like whatever piece of crap, whatever, you know, weakling, or they keep on attacking you, right? But if you think they're too strong and you cannot hit back, then just go run away, call for help, whatever. If there's like many guys, just run away, call for help, right? Scream your lungs out, all right? So here I go, boom, boom. I cut right away. So after I block, I strike, all right? So here, I get out of the way, I block, and then I try to counter right away. All right? Same thing on that side. All right? So that's why we're practicing this for quick hand. Wooden dummy is well helping your hands to be quicker than normal. If you train on a regular basis, you find it really helpful, right? Doesn't matter what discipline you learn, whether karate, taekwondo, whatever, you can always train with the wooden dummy to increase your hand speed, to get your hand speed better, right? To training. It's just like a training partner, right? The other thing is, the only thing is it doesn't move, right? Of course, it's not like 100% like your training partner, right? Your training partner can move and this and all that is better, of course. But with this wooden dummy for striking, blocking, quick reaction, then you can use it as a choice if you don't have anyone to train with, right? Okay, so I go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, quickly counter, right? Counter. You can go boom up, or you can go boom down. Whatever you prefer. Basically, your arms movement, it can move any direction in circle. But whatever movement you move, make sure it makes sense for your body. It doesn't make you feel awkward when you do the movement. If it's awkward, if it's a lot of awkward, you know, it hurts your arm, whatever, too much, then please don't do it. Find the techniques that is easy for you. Then you keep on grinding and practicing on those 3 or 4 techniques, right? Then you become good at it, right? Just like boxing, same thing. They have only a few techniques, right? Straight punch, cross hook, straight punch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, uppercut, right? Those are the things, and they only move back and forth. They train it so much, thousands of times, 10,000 of times. Only the basic stuff. That's why they become so good, because they keep on training over and over, discipline themselves to train and not get bored, right? They only have 1, 2, right? They move back and forth, and then they hook, right? They hook up, uppercut, and then they hook to the side, and then hook to the side, right? But the only thing, they work, they move, and they do a lot of stamina, skipping, cardio, push-up, whatever it is, footwork. So whatever you do, any discipline, try to choose only a few moves and grind and practice in it, right? Even when you close your eyes, you can still hit, right? You feel, you train to the point that you're very confident, all right? So. Yeah, keep on training like this. See, imagine if you train and you put yourself in training, just that too. Block, boom, and then you go boom, 1, 2, and you do it like 100 times on each side, 50 times on each side, and you do it like every day. Imagine how good you are, how fast you are, how strong you're gonna be in that technique. So when the person comes, you go, bah! It's automatically, right, react to the situation. Right, your body come automatic. Like someone try to do a punch or whatever, right? You do so much, it's in your muscle memory. When it comes, you just go pa like that. When it comes, pa, right? You're just gonna basically react to it, right? Same thing. Whatever martial art you practice, whether it's taekwondo, Muay Thai, kickboxing, MMA, judo, Penke Sala, kung fu, traditional kung fu. Any type of martial arts, because you're training it, you gonna have muscle memory, you're gonna react to it very quickly, all right? Yeah. Especially all the simple one, all right? The tough one, yeah, of course, the tough one, you know. Tough one's gonna be hard. But like just simple like this, block and you just cut, block and cut, makes sense. Block and cut, just like that. 1, 2, right? You do that like 50 times each side. Stepping over, right? Right? So imagine, now some of you say, this is not gonna hurt or not gonna be powerful compared to any other martial art, because like you see, there's a lot of, you know, a few fight here and there on the internet. You know, person against boxing, person against this, right? Because of course, in everything there are rules, right? There, and when it comes to like a challenge of fighting or whatever, there are rules, right? If there's no rules, then it's different story, right? Right? No rules, you can do whatever you want in terms of survival, right? You can bite, you can grab, you can pinch, you can grab the nuts, whatever, when it comes to self-defense, right? But imagine if you just block and you cut to the throat like this and you practice. Every day you're training like maybe 100 times each side. Trust me, your strike gonna be more powerful. Your strike gonna be faster, stronger, right? But the thing is, are we gonna discipline ourselves to train like that, right? Because we have other things better to do, right? Like watching our favorite Netflix, like playing video games, like taking care of our family, our kids. Of course, that's the thing you have to do first, of course. Like playing balls with our friend, playing basketball, whatever you choose, right? We can choose a hobby we'll do, right? If we really put the time into it, then you're gonna get the result, right? But if you keep gonna like, okay, you're gonna debate about it, you're gonna talk about it, and you don't do anything about it, of course you're not gonna get the result, right? You gotta do the work, guys, so please. So I just go pa, just like that, pa. Sometimes it gets bored, but I gotta discipline myself to go through with it. Discipline, go. 1, go, over, 2, keep on around, that's it. So all I know, so when the person that hack, go boom, just like that, come, pa, pa. Just like that, right? Very simple. Sorry mấy bạn nha, tại vì mình nãy mình nói tiếng Anh nhiều quá, tại vì bên kia đó có rất là nhiều bạn biết nói tiếng Anh đang xem, hiểu không? Tháng 500-700 người á, cho nên là mình nói tiếng Anh nhiều hơn, nên ít nói tiếng Việt. Mà có khi mình nói một thứ tiếng á, thì nó sẽ giống như nó cuốn theo đó, đôi lúc cái mình quên luôn nhé, mấy bạn thông cảm nha. Alright. Yeah, so basically that's it. All right, guys, so let's go move on. All right, so that's very simple. You just shift your way and you cut here. All right, so that's the techniques we've been practicing. All right, now let's, from here, very simple. So I just from the middle here, I block down 1, and then I'm gonna punch in the middle. All right, we have been practicing punch a lot, so block down, punch, just straightforward. Rồi bây giờ mình là tập mình đỡ xuống, rồi mình đấm ra giữa. So this is like about chest height, right? Solar flex height. So block down, just punch, simple as that. Block, punch, block, punch. Now when you punch like this, I want to incorporate your hips too. As you can see, I go down here, punch. I sort of like moving my hips into it like this to get it more powerful. Because a lot of our punch here and practicing with Wing Chun is very short punch, just from here to here. Not much, right? But we want to do as much powerful and much damage as we can. Đó, trong cái cự ly này thì mình đấm rất là gần, cho nên là mình dùng cái lực hông nhiều hơn, cho nên mình cố gắng là đẩy cái hông mình ra. So hip motion from here. That's why I asked you guys to practice hip motion from here. So my punch from here, I go boom, boom, like that, boom, 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 right? Same thing, you see the 1-inch punch, right? You see a lot of the 1-inch punch, right? They're using hips a lot. So 1 shin from here to here is 1 inch. Here to here is 1 inch. But the thing is, you see here, but they wind their hips here. They get extra 5 or 6 inch right here. And then from there, they push your hip out. They get another extra 5, 6 inch. So, therefore, the more power. Đó. Thì bây giờ thì mình sẽ dùng cái hông để mình tập đấm nha. Rồi, đỡ. So down, one block. As soon as you block, you're gonna punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay, guys, so all right, so let's okay, so that's the punching. Just basic. All you need to do is just one hand from here, come down, block and punch. So as soon as you block and punch right away. So at the same time you blocking, you punch right into it. As the hand block, boom, at the same time, boom, right, boom, boom. So if you practice enough time with strength, hip motion, you're gonna do a little damage. Maybe not a lot, like you have the full range of motion, right? But here to here, right? Imagine that here to the face. It hurts a lot, trust me, it hurts a lot. You just here, you just tap yourself just slightly to the face like this, see if it hurts, right? Just like here. Apply maybe around 5%, 10% force, just boom, like that. But imagine this go pow, like that, boom, right to the face, right? But the thing is, when you do it, you're not gonna do one punch, you're gonna boom, boom, right? With 2 or 3. Most of the time you do one technique, it's not gonna work. You're gonna combine with a lot of techniques. All right. Okay, let's go down to the foot technique. So since we're working on the arms a lot, let's work on our foot a bit. So basically we work on our hand technique, we're conditioning it. And let's go to the foot, then we go back, maybe go back to the hand a bit. But let's work on the foot a bit. So here I would, most of the time I would train here, I'm kicking here right into the target with my shin, but only the side of my shin. Only this part right here, this side, right? This is the more meat part, right? We're just learning, we wanna keep our leg, our body shape safe, so we just train here. Not right to the bone here, this is gonna hurt like hell, so I wouldn't recommend you guys to here. Here you can get something to roll, a pastry roll, a broomstick or whatever it is, right? With this part, if you want to toughen up, you can have a broomstick or pastry roll. You can place on it and you can grind it and you can roll like this. Just to see a feel, it hurts a bit, you know. But rather than kicking, I wouldn't recommend you to kick any hard part into your shin bone this side, okay? This side is fine. This side you can kick is fine. There's a lot of meat part here, doesn't hurt. But here, just you can use a roll here to condition your bone a bit. It hurts. Yeah, I can feel it. All right, both sides. So this is on the inside shin. All right, you don't want to mess your inside shin, so just take it easy. But those of you who are familiar with Muay Thai, your shin is tough. By all means, you can train harder on your shin. But the rest of us, please take it easy. All right. So that I can share with you guys. You can do that. And here I would kick here, 1, and then I come back this way. So 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I'm like chopping down with my shin here against the person's leg right here, against his shin, right? So basically I'm hitting this part right here. It doesn't hurt, so I hook down, boom. And then I flick across, look down and hit, flick here, I'm still hitting that meat spot right there, right? So, switch side, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then switch, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So why do we kick like this? Most of the time nowadays, like experienced martial artists, they go for your shin. They're kicking at your shin, right? So if your shin is not tough enough, you cannot withstand 1 or 2 kick to the shin right here, then the fight is over. You're gonna lose for sure. They're gonna knock you out, right? Once you're on the ground, that's it. So that's why we practice, so that maybe we can take 1 or 2 kick to the leg, then we're still standing, all right? The third one, I can throw a push kick straight down. So here I got my balance right here. Those of you who can do without holding, then do so. Practicing on your balance. All right, guys, so that exercise you can work on. All right. Okay. Next one, we're just gonna condition our arm, okay? So just basically only our arm, right here. So our leg now, our arm. So most of the time, I would do like this. 1, 2, other hand, 3, 4. So I'm hitting, basically I'm hitting with this part of the arm, my forearm. Anywhere from here to here. Here. On this side. Any part from here to here. So I crushing down like this. So this is sort of like a block. I got the arm block here. Right? And then I'm coming across, I'm blocking this way. Okay, so 1, 2. Same thing other side. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're gonna put a bit of force into it so that we condition our forearm. So if our arm are clashing against somebody else, we're gonna be a bit stronger. That's all. We don't feel, man, that hurts. I cannot withstand anymore. Then that's it, right? So we're gonna condition our arm a bit. Okay, let's go. 1. Now it's gonna be a bit tender, a bit painful at the beginning. So I recommend you guys to take it easy in the beginning. You don't have to do as hard as me. Eventually, over times, maybe 1, 2, 3 weeks, 2, 3 months down the road, you can put in more force and you can go faster. So I would do that 50 times to 100 times, conditioning it, get it toughened up. Just all the basic stuff, guys. We gotta discipline ourselves to keep going, to train, to finish it, right? Sometimes it's a little bit painful, but we have to go through with it. Training, the pain, probably a little bit of pain here and there is in the process, right? You see all the MMA practicing fighter, right? Sometimes they train, they may sprain your ankle, they may break their toes, they may sprain their knee, but once they're in competition, they still keep going like a warrior. They keep on fighting, right? Until it's over, then they finally realize it, and then they can condition themselves, they can get medical. But we have to go through the process. Come on, faster. Stronger. Fast. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So imagine yourself, you training like that, right? And you do it like 3-4 times a week, right? You do that 3-4 times a week. Of course, you're gonna be stronger. Your forearm body is stronger, right? And of course, you're gonna withstand a little bit of pain, right? If you were to blocking or clashing your arms against somebody, right? Then, it's less hurt, right? So, like they always said, if you sweat more in your training, then you bleed less in the battle, right? You guys heard of that phrase, right? I don't know where it come from, but I heard it before. So, all right. So next one, we're gonna do 1 here. So we're targeting this part right here, pretty much around this part. So hit here, and then come up 2, 3, 4. Just like that, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't keep track of the counts. Maybe you guys can keep track with me. I'm just gonna do like that. All right. So I keep my body loose as I'm swinging like that. You see my hips are swinging. Just 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, cross, cross, up, like that. I'm just keeping my body loose. So when you feel this one here too pain, then you move slightly up. If here too pain, you move slightly more up. If here too pain, then you can go back and forth, all right, until you finish your training. So don't just go in one place all the time, then you're gonna give up and like, oh man, it hurt like hell. Okay, wait till next time. So if I hurt here, I'm gonna hit here, right? If I hurt here, then I hit a bit higher. If not, and I hit a bit lower. You can interchange it, okay? All right, guys, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes I can go hit this way, targeting this whole arm like this, or this way, right? Depend. Those of you that have been training conditioning a lot, this is the toughest bone right here. It hurt like hell. Like you can even train hitting this way, but I wouldn't recommend it. Not even myself, I'm hitting this bone, right? I try to avoid it like pretty much 90, 80, 90, 99% of the time. But if you condition it yourself, you know, sometimes when you hit hammer fist or back fist, you miss, and then you may hit right into this part right here, this section, this bone right here. So this bone right here, if you condition, it's gonna like could use any as a weapon, right? But I wouldn't recommend this because this bone right here hurt like hell. All right. Okay. Now let's go. So maybe we do like this for 60 seconds. So maybe you guys can keep track of the time for me. Try to keep your breathing normal. This is a relaxing exercise. But the only thing is your arm clenching to the wooden dummy. Right? Asha. Sometimes you can just punch here and there. You hit here. You hit here. Here. Sometimes you throw it in, be creative. Right? You get bored, it's too much, and then you throw in here, hit here and there. You here. Okay? So try to keep your training creative. Try to keep your training fun. Right? All right, hey, last 10 seconds. 10, 9, faster. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, take deep breath in. Then out. In. Out. In. Out. Now you see there's like gonna be a bit of redness on your skin, right? Just rub it. Just rub it, give it massage, a little bit massage, right? There you go. All right, speaking of knuckles, we're gonna train our fists, train our knuckles, all right? So that's the next one. All right, let's move on over to working on our punches, our knuckles. Here I have just a sandbag. This sandbag may be about 25 centimeters by 25 centimeters. So roughly about 12 inches. 12 inches and 12 inches is a square. So I fill up with sand here, and over time it's sitting outside here, the rain and everything in it, so it's wet, and the sand is settled in there, it's very solid. So I'm just gonna punch, basic punch, just a Wing Chun style, it's just from here. just go right in. All right. Then after that, we move on to different variation of punch afterward. But our main goal here, I'm just conditioning my knuckles, try to get tougher a bit. So if I were happen to get in a brawl or something and punch someone in the face, or maybe, you know, I won't scratch my skin if I happen to hit the teeth or something like that. So my fist would be tough enough to withstand it. All right. Okay, so I go here, just here. 1, 2, 3. So I bring the camera closer so we can see this side, sideway. All right. Hopefully you guys can see from here. Me, nothing. Before, like, there's like legend master. They do all the crazy stuff, the condition, the knuckles, every part of the body, you know. And me, I'm just like learning and sharing with you guys, right? So I just go here. I go here. So in this way, you are working on your punch, you toughen your knuckle, and you also strengthen your wrist, and of course your forearm. Because every time you squeeze in, you see the forearm muscles working, right? Right here, I'm squeezing in, my forearm muscles working. So, I go from here, just punch, just straight forward. And the other arm back at your chest right here, right in front of your chest. Just like that, simple. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so maybe roughly I get from maybe 80 to 100 punch right there with both hands. So that's nothing compared to boxers or MMA fighter. They train a lot a day. They train like 5-10 times more than us. So we cannot compare to them, okay guys, because they're professional. They do that for a living, right? All right. Okay, so now when you punch it up to like that many punch, up to 100 punch, you feel that in your shoulder, it's gonna be tense a bit. And when you try to lift your shoulder up, right, it's gonna be like fatigue, right? Fatigue, you guys, your shoulder is getting tired, right? So that's why I respect a lot of boxers. They keep on punching throughout like for 12 rounds, 36 minutes in the ring. And their arms are crazy. Their shoulders are so strong. They can always keep their arm up and punch like this, right? Me just only doing 100 punch, right? And now shoulder feel like sore. But you see your shoulders muscles working. It get tougher, right? Your forearm, you're getting this muscle right here. See, when you flex, you're punching. And then your wrist, right? So I recommend when you get punching, please keep your wrist straight, not bending like this, or up or down, okay? Just straight, all right? For now, the basic is just straight. But after, of course, after you train for a while, maybe 6 months, a year down the road, your wrist getting tougher, stronger, right? Then of course you can expose this knuckle here. You can tilt it up to expose these two knuckle, right? If you want to tilt it down, expose this knuckle, right? All right. If you want to tilt to the sideways, you expose for the back foot straight, right? So only after you training, you condition your wrist strong enough, right? Girl Scout condition. Yeah, you can say that, you know. All right, so let's go. So that's the basic straight punch. Now we're gonna go 1, 2. Okay, so I go. But please, one more thing I would like to remind you guys: when you punch, take it out right away, straight out, instead of like slipping up and down like this. Because when you're slipping up and down into this target, you're gonna scratch your skin, right? Because this is tough, right? This is tough fabric. So if you squeeze and you sort of like slip up like this, slide up and down too much, you're gonna rip your skin. So please try to have the correct punch, go right in, target, then come out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Okay, not in and slip or slip down. Sometimes slip down is your technique is not perfect yet. Please work on it. Punch in, then come out, in, out. Okay, now we're gonna go just 1, 2. All right, 1, 2. Same thing, straight punch like that, but we're gonna go 1, 2. All right, let's go. So I go left, right first, and then right, left. Okay, so relax as you're punching right here. You're relaxing. Here, you tense. Relax. Here, you tense. Relax. Here, tense. Relax, tense. Now you see at the end, I sort of like speed up a bit. See, that's what you want, right? Now the other thing is when you see I'm punching here, so that I can try to settle the sand inside. It doesn't go just in right here too much. I try to make it even. So therefore I punch here, all over the place, just to make the sand even, right? So it's less hurt, of course, because when you're punching right in here like this, it's gonna be too tough, right? So let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Breathe, guys. Try to breathe normal. My shoulder. Especially the right arm. All right, let's switch to the right, left. Left, right, now right, left. All right. Oh God. So I'm gonna get one quick drink. Be right back, guys. One quick drink. All right, let's now we're gonna go just the boxing. Boxing, you go 1, 2, 1, 2, right? So boxing, sort of like sparring stands, fighting stands, or boxing stands, whatever you call it, is fine. But we're just gonna try to get the work in, conditioning our knuckle. So I just go stand here, 1 foot in front. So I'm right-handed, right leg. So I just go 1, 2, 1, 2. Just like that, straight, straight, 1, 2. So on the second one, boom, I turn my hip into it, right? To have more reach. One here, in order to get there, right? If I just punching here, it's only reaching to here, it doesn't reach to here, but the target is here. 1, 2, I have to turn my hips. See, that's where the hips come into play too. So this way, when you have your foot back, you can work on your hips more easy. So here, go on your toes, turn your hips, you see the toes, here, toes turn, going in. When you practice this, please try to have your chin down, right? To avoid getting chin up. You get hit here, you easily get knocked out, right? So here, chin down, try to get a habit of having your chin down. Okay guys, I gotta work on that too myself, so of course. All right, let's go. Just 1, tap, 2, right? 1, 2, just like go. 1, 2, 1, 2, come back, 1, 2, come back, 1, 2, back, 1, 2, come back, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, just basic stuff. 1, 2, basically conditioning your left glute. Basic, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, focus, boom. Focus where you're punching, chin down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Imagine why boxers are so good, because they're working on like that. They do 1,000, 10,000 punches. How many we do? We do only 50, 100, maybe 200 max. All right. All right, let's switch to the right and left. 1, 2. Right first and left after. All right, let's go. Oh, okay. I'm running out of gas. Getting old, man. Getting old. Everybody's getting old. I'm getting old. Out of shape. You see? So if we put in a little bit of work every day, hello, then we're gonna improve whatever stuff that we do, whether it's sports, whether it's hobby, whether video games, whether it's AI, whatever you like to do, right? But if you work on it, you'll be getting better at it. If you don't work on it, you just talk about it, you don't do the work, then you're not gonna get the result, right? Just the same thing goes, right? So yes, that's it. As long as you have fun in your job, right? You love what to do, then by all means, do what you love, right? But if you love your jobs and you have an extra hobby, you do something else, and you love what you do, then that's awesome. Work on it, then you become more enjoyable, be creative, whatever you do, right? So don't, basically main thing what you do is when you're training or do whatever, don't bore yourself. Don't make it like a chore that you have to do, you know, right? But sometimes like even though you are bored, I know most of the time I get bored too. I'm just like you guys. Most of the time I cannot get up to. I try to get up, but I'm so lazy. I stay in bed, right? I'm like, oh, another 10 minutes, another 15 minutes, right? That happened to the best of us. But certain of us, we can discipline. Once we started, and then for a while, we get to discipline ourselves to keep going, right? At first, we need motivation. Then afterward, we need to discipline ourselves. Then we got to put in the work, hard work, dedication, motivation, discipline. That's how we can improve and maintain it. All right, guys. So that's it for today. Of course, I got to go to work. So hopefully see you guys soon. I hope these training will help. Whatever you can train, whatever you get out of these techniques, even one little thing, right? That's fine. Work on it, please. Whatever works for you, right? Then please do practice that and improve yourself. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. See you soon.